And then I set this in the baby seat. Beautiful. And there's no smoking in the car. The kid's riding there, you know? And I like them. All right, let's see here. My library, local files. Boom. Oh, this is a more amped up version of that Start Over song that I played earlier. Would you tell me that you'd stay? Sunshine with both. I made this. You won't stay away. Sure as it will rise. So goes another day. I should probably have my seatbelt on, so maybe we never wake up. And 10 and 2. Back and run away. Leave the car, leave a note, grab your bag and let's catch the train. We'll start over, we'll start a band, we'll change our hair, we'll change our names. I'm Bryce. Should I say my whole name? It feels weird saying my whole name. My favorite instrument is definitely the drums. It's so much fun. Yeah, also, I'm a very antsy kind of person, so it works out really well. Because it's like, here's moving all of my body, I can kind of just turn my mind off and listen to the song, and the rest knows what to do. It had to have been 8th grade. I started drumming for the church, and I got really good at working with my feet and working with my hands at the same time and singing along with the other music that was going on and stuff. Oh my gosh, this looks super cool. The VBS here is always incredible. It's always so, oh, I just need to check out in here real quick. There's a tiny little fireplace in here, Chris. This is incredible. Look at that. Oh, big old fish they caught. If I start going to church again sometime, this is probably where it's gonna be. Look at this, is a dumb face that I drew on here. I drew that. This comes from not paying attention at all when we're supposed to be paying attention. I was always really, really good at that. Me and my brothers were kind of playing in a band and stuff, but then that broke up because they went to college and they had to go off and do their thing. And so I got good at playing the guitar, and then I didn't like how it sounded just by myself. And so I kicked it up a notch and brought in a snare drum and found a way to like strum the guitar while doing a drum beat. But I have dropped it down to a little suitcase that I can sit on, and I'm able to play my songs and have a little beat. If I ever needed to, it would definitely work in a panhandle situation. I can take that to a street corner and freaking throw my hat down, easy peasy. Shut your mouth, Mr. Funny Man. We all came to see a show. Keep your breakdown, Mr. Funny Man. Go on, give us all a joke. Oh yeah, give us all a joke. Mr. Funny Man, we only want a show. Mr. Funny Man, give us your soul. So, when I was younger, I was 15 or so, and I had a friend, Caleb, who was a lot like me, and me and him kind of like, we went on a trip down to Colorado, and it was a week long. I think it was a good time. A couple weeks later, I get the news that my friend Caleb had killed himself, and that really rocked me. That rocked our whole class. I remember having a conversation with my dad because he used to work at the school. He had like called and asked, "Did Caleb kill himself?" And yeah, you know, and he was like, "Well, god dang, that's messed up. He was a kid. Like, don't be doing stuff like that. Like, that's not okay." And so then, like, 2 weeks after that or a month after that, I get the news that my dad killed himself. And that one was pretty rough too. That one made a little more sense to me, but it, now I don't have dad. I don't have this guy that I can ask questions to and stuff like that. And it was like, that gets really rough. And as a 15-year-old, like, because he missed everything for me. Like, he got to watch my brothers graduate. He got to watch them drive their car and stuff. He missed my oldest brother's wedding. He missed all of our weddings. He never got to meet any of his grandkids. And they're all pretty freaking awesome. They're really cool. I think he would have liked us. He would have really liked being here. And he missed it. He missed all of it. And, like, oh. So, that's a BS thing.
I've been looking for you. Where have you gone? I can't hold on much longer. I've been losing my mind. Can't catch my breath. There isn't much left of who I used to be.
So I get inspiration for the stuff that I write with just like what kind of weird complication thoughts I'm struggling with or fighting with. A lot of my songs are like wrestling with God and are kind of like anti-suicide, take care of yourself, like try and help yourself, because you don't really have an option. Forward is the only direction we got. Because it's a thing that I wrestle with all the time. It's so easy to get locked up in your head and feeling like nobody cares and nobody gives a crap about you. And I just want people to hear that and know that they're not the only ones feeling that, and have something that they can kind of relate to and something that'll kind of rock them in their head a little bit. Because I'm not trying to write little party hits that make people bob their head. I'm trying to write stuff that make you think.
Here I am, just a guy. I'm living, breathing cyanide, and you're breathing in my cyanide. I can tell you the wrong I've done. Won't change what you know now, won't change what we've become. But I pray you put your bet on me. What we witnessed is yet to be seen. I'll say you can give it your life. You baby, but you die inside.
I kind of spent my whole early 20s and everything trying to burn all that out of my mind. I ended up running around to California. I did it in a very bad way that was not well thought out or organized. I just kind of disappeared in the middle of the night one night and bought the first plane ticket there. And that cost most all of the money that I had. And I fly into LAX, which, spoiler, is not near anything that is what you see in the movies, It's like I walked out of LAX and was like, there is nothing here. What is this town? This is not what I thought. So I got a cab and they brought me out to Hollywood Boulevard. The guy was very surprised. He was like, you've got no idea where you are, huh? And I was like, nope, I'm just some idiot kid. And he was super nice and drove me out there, and he was like, give me $30 and that'll be fine. And I was like, oh, $30? And he's like, the fare is not $30, but I can tell you do not have the money to pay me the fare. I ended up doing a little walkabout kind of adventure style, oh wow, what can I do with just a backpack and a guitar, Then I threw my thumb up and this lady picked me up, and she was like, okay, well, what are you doing here, kid? You obviously don't belong here. So I told her my story and stuff, and she got me a little bit of stage time, and I got to play for like 30 minutes at the bar that night, and everybody was buying me drinks and giving me money for running around and stuff. And I woke up that next morning and she was like, I've got a train ticket bought for you to go back home. And then the train ride back home, it was awesome. And there was a point where I was playing the guitar in like the community car, and people, like the conductor came in and was like, okay, people got to clear out. Whoever's like kid playing the guitar, you got to stop because you're making too many people come in here. So like, knock it off. And that was so cool. And you're breathing in my cyanide. I've had this for 12 years now. It's been out to the West Coast with me and all over. Everywhere I go, this is where the thing I take with me. It's been down to Arizona, and it's got this dumb little, it says "Play with your heart" there. While I was out busking in California, I was like, oh yeah, play with your heart. My whole thing has always been like, make them cry. If you can make them cry, you're doing a good job. Like, if you make them laugh so hard they cry, you're doing a good job. If you make them feel so hard they cry, you're doing a good job, you know? It's the whole spectrum. Yes, I know it's a serious subject to try and kick it out your lane. Yes, I know there's more to life than work and weather, but they're all so caught up in their ways. One of the things my dad told me, you gotta live for the story. And he's right. Nobody wants to talk to somebody who's like, oh, what have you been up to? I've been going to work, just work stuff, whatever, Boring. Where do you go from there? And so, yeah, he's right. Live for the story. You got to do things that sound exciting, and yeah, it might be scary at first, but then you start, I don't know, it just becomes like breathing. Mr. Funny Man, oh, tell us what you know. Mr. Funny Man, no, we'll never let you go. Mr. Funny Man, give us your soul. Give us your soul, oh yeah.
Postcards is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota. Additional support provided by Margaret A. Cargill Philanthropies, Mark and Margaret Yakel-Julien on behalf of Shalom Hill Farms, a retreat and conference center in a prairie setting near Windham, Minnesota. On the web at shalomhillfarm.org. Alexandria, Minnesota, a year-round destination with hundreds of lakes, trails, and attractions for memorable vacations and events. More information at explorealex.com. A better future starts now. West Central Initiative empowers communities with resources, funding, and support for a thriving region. More at wcif.org.